What would happen if Israel launched an attack on Tehran, Iran's capital, and how Russia might respond? The Middle East is fraught with tension, with Israel and Iran at odds over Iran's nuclear ambitions and regional influence. Russia, a key player with ties to both nations, adds complexity to this scenario. Israel and Iran have a long-standing rivalry. Iran supports groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis, who have targeted Israel, such as the Houthi missile attack on Jaffa, reported on June 3, 2025. Israel, in turn, has conducted strikes against Iranian assets, like the artillery strikes in southern Syria, on the same day. Israel is particularly concerned about Iran's nuclear program, with both the US and Israel demanding a halt to uranium enrichment. The failure to reach a deal by August 2025 could prompt drastic actions, such as a preemptive strike on Tehran. Russia's relationships with Iran and Israel are intricate. It has deepened ties with Iran, supplying military equipment like Su-35 fighters and Yak-130 trainers. Russia has also defended Iran's nuclear program and opposed military strikes against it, calling such threats unacceptable. However, Russia has historically avoided hindering Israel's operations against Iranian targets in Syria. This balancing act reflects Russia's strategic interests in maintaining influence in the Middle East while managing its own military commitments, particularly in Ukraine. If Israel were to attack Tehran, perhaps targeting nuclear facilities or military infrastructure, it would mark a significant escalation. Israel might justify this as a necessary step to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons or to counter Iranian-backed attacks. Russia's response would likely be swift but measured. Experts suggest Russia would condemn the attack and provide Iran with political support and limited military aid, such as additional weapons or diplomatic backing at the UN. However, direct military engagement with Israel is unlikely due to Russia's stretched resources in Ukraine and its strategic ties with Israel. The consequences of such an attack would be profound. Iran would likely retaliate, potentially through proxies or direct strikes, escalating the conflict. The US, bound by its defense commitments to Israel, could be drawn in, risking a broader regional war. Russia might leverage the situation to negotiate concessions elsewhere, such as in Ukraine. The conflict could disrupt global oil markets and destabilize the Middle East further.